Hmm. Right. Uh, right. 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 Gary. We'll go here. Now the extra passage that we found here is gonna be useful. It's basically just saves me a lot of time, and you'd have to be a fucking idiot not to discover this anyway. Griffith Park. It basically cuts through the gauntlet and gets you inside the observatory without having to go through the gauntlet at all. I still would recommend going through the gauntlet. Thing is, this has an advantage.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
You're supposed to shut the fuck up. At least you're not whining about how pain and depression is something you want to feel. Right. Secret.
This is a chamber of horrors. I feel sick.
Burn in hell, McDade. Just kill me already. Yep. They're not happy. Ascension McDade. As McDade holds gestures with his hands, you notice that he looks like a long-healed scars of old rope burns half hidden under his cuffs. Either he was a prisoner himself at one point, or he's into some pretty kinky stuff. That mask fits the description of Veronica's lover. This must be the broken man. And indeed, he must. So, you are all eager would-be torturers, are you? Or are you? Are those ranger uniforms you wear? A troop of desert rangers have come to follow the path of James King and the Red Samson? I admit I am surprised, but if you insist. What do you know of the broken man? How do you know that name? Have you threatened her? Hurt her? If you touched a single hair on her head, I'll... Oh, God. I have betrayed myself, haven't I? Well, job well done, Rangers. I don't know who you work for. Mayweather, Jones, doesn't matter. You can tell them I have indeed sinned against the church, and I will accept whatever punishment they made out. It cannot be worse than that which I have been contemplating for myself. You should return to Veronica. Has ruined me. I can no longer do my job. How can I root out sinners when I no longer know what sin is? I used to believe that all within the militia were, by definition, without sin, and all outside it were tainted. But Veronica showed me that virtue is not exclusive to the faithful, while my fellows in the militia have proven that sin is not exclusive to the heathens. I don't know what to do. I have contemplated leaving the church and going to her, but I'm afraid she would reject me, knowing what I truly am. Listen, would you tell her? I know a brave man would do this himself, but I could not bear to stand before her if she hated me. If she will have me as I am, tell me, and I will go see her. Sure. Thank you, Rangers. I know it is more than I should ask, and I am grateful. I'll await your return with fear and hope. There's different factions within the church. Vigilant, militant, ecstatic. We probably want... that's not relevant enough. So, and
He is not
even
the gleeful sadist that I imagined a torturer to be.
right, I'm not doing anything to these guys now. I don't see even any kind of option to open their gates or anything. So, if we want them to be released, we'll have to come up with something a bit more permanent, I guess. Either way, we should have at least one person within the church that we can leverage to some advantage. And they don't seem to treat me openly as hostile. So we have chance to potentially do something about this. But it all depends. Right. What does Veronica think? I wouldn't think this is a problem, not really, because people aren't rational. Let's say she's in love with him. She will really want to go with, if she's provided any kind of reasonable path where she can be with him, she's probably gonna take it, even if it's not entirely rational for her to do so. Because she wants it. Did you find my broken man, Rangers? Ascension McDade. Is Ascension McDade? Are you sure? Oh God, how can this be? How can I have fallen in love with one of those hate mongers? He loves you. He said that? I don't know what to say. I knew he was tortured. A guilt not even the most brutal scourging could not free from him from, and now I guess I know why. I I don't know. I don't know. It seems impossible that I could accept someone who does what he does, but if a man of the church, can accept someone who does what I do, then who am I to be unbending? If he will have me as I am, then I will have him as he is. Ah, he used disguise. Veronica, I didn't dare to hope. Beloved, you came to me. Have you left the church? If that's what you want, but as these rangers know, I've been working to change it from within, trying to guide it with the principles you have awakened in me. I want to make the church a weapon against true sin, against tyranny, slavery, and injustice. I want to make it something you would be proud to be connected with. It's hard to believe so fanatical an organization could change so much, but if you believe it, then I will. Oh, but wait. Heidi is planning to attack the Bastion as we speak. Your plan may never have a chance to succeed. Rangers, listen to me. As much as I've hated the militia, I've hated the idea of more. And now Ascension has given us a way to stop it. With him in power, the church will change, and Heidi will have no need to attack. Can you go to her? Plead with her? No. Forget it. I can't fool myself. She won't listen. She's as hidebound as the militia. She wants this war as much as they do. I'm sorry, Ascension. It's hopeless. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. You could do what I'm doing. I can't convince my leaders to change, so I am forced to become a leader myself.
Me? Become the leader of Hollywood? Huh, Heidi rules the council, no one would turn against her.
Haven't you told me that they've all asked her to help, and she refused? That she's been so focused on war that she's put off everything else. What if you promised them that peace would solve all their problems?
Rangers, please, I can't do this. Heidi would suspect something. But if you acted as my emissary, it might work. Go to the 5 HCC members and ask what it would take get them to vote. Get them to vote Heidi out of office and vote me in. Once you've secured their votes, come back and we'll go to the next HCC meeting. We'll need at least 4 votes to get a majority. Will you help? The hope of peace is in your hands.
Sure.
Thank you, Rangers. Thank you. Now, the HCC rules are clear. A simple majority can't vote out the incumbent chairperson, so return as soon as you are certain at least 4 votes. And if you find it hard to convince any of the HCC members to vote against Heidi, let me know. I may be able to think of something.
Goodbye, darling. I need to return to the Bastion to lay the groundwork for peace. How many people do you need to vote for you again?
We need at least 3 to win a majority, but more would only secure my position. Do you think we should make some posters? No, sorry, I'm getting carried away.
Okay. At least we have a plan. So they're the business owners of the area, except for the Brown Crown. Let's start with money. Will you vote for Veronica at the next HCC meeting? You want me to vote against Heidi at the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce? You want me to side with Veronica? You don't know me very well, do you? Heidi is my greatest friend and the glue that holds this community together. I'd sooner sell my own mother than turn against Madame Hollander. What do you know about Mistress Veronica? Veronica is Heidi's second in command at the Hideaway. A sweet-natured woman, despite all her fear, leather and whips, but prone to hysteria, always sees the dark side of everything, even when there isn't one. What about Heidi? A great pal and the savior of this town. Without Heidi's drive, toughness, and business acumen, Hollywood as we know it would not exist. We would have been killed by raiders or that lunatic Gauss militia. She is the head of the HCC, and as far as I'm concerned, its most capable member. So we probably need help with him. What do you know about Manny Wong? Right. We can probably use the blackmail thing to get him to vote for us. But the thing is, I still don't see the breadcrumb trail leading to that. I mean, you can't be just expected to break into a random container and then just solve it that way. There has to be clues at the very least. People to talk to. Yeah, and talk to me if you have a problem. You can't talk to her. Don't see the breadcrumb trail.
Maybe I could talk about with someone else about it. Let's try the others. It's like a nice little place.
Thanks for clearing out the shop, Rangers.
Will you vote for Veronica at the next HCC meeting?
Since you cleaned out our shop, I guess I can vote for Veronica.
Excellent.
See you, Rangers.
One. There was the woman behind this. Yeah, sister something. Creed. And did you enlighten us? I don't understand. This woman's square-jawed, sturdy face is deeply lined and streaked with street crime. Her eyes, sunken in violet-tinged hollows, are a pale, watery blue and glint with both fear and anger. On her head, she wears a blue cap. Despite her shabby outward appearance, something about this woman radiates strength, defiance, and even compassion. What the fuck are you? She is barely capable. Okay, Rambo.
Bienvenue, Rangers.
Will you vote for Veronica at the next HCC meeting?
You want Rambo to vote against Madame Heidi? No, he will not do it. Heidi is a good woman, a strong leader. She saved Hollywood. Why would he do this thing?
Veronica will make peace between Hollywood and the Bastion.
It is true. With the peace, Rambo could sell his guns to the priests without shooting himself in the foot, yes? But no, it could be nothing but talk. If you wish Rambo to support Madame Veronica, he must see what she can do, no? Voila! I have it. Someone has been stealing Rambo's guns. Very tricky. No break-in, no damage. The guns, they just vanish. If you find the thief and Rambo's guns, I will vote for Madame Veronica. But not before, yes?
Sure.
Try being. You just bring the thief to Rambo. He will know how to deal with him. Now go. Au revoir. Adieu, mes amis. Hey, Rambo, I'm going to check with HSP on their next delivery. See ya.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. Ah, fuck. You have the money. No, you won't be receiving any funds. Seriously. No point making this more complicated than it's going to be anyway. It was looking like the children of the New Citadel was about to betray Jason anyway. Hey Rangers, thanks for saving my ass. Guess I'll just be on my way then. What about come with us? Oh man, come on. I'll make it worth your while to let me go. What about come now?
Fine, fine, you convince me, I'll come with you.
I like the game in the sense in these situations where if you basically wait around for things to develop, it's too late to act. So it sort of teaches you if you want to do something instead of waiting for their conversations and others to end.
Jason, what is the meaning of this?
Jason is the one who has been stealing from you.
Zut allers, not Jason, not Rambo's apprentice. Quelle tragédie, quelle tristesse.
Feel free to talk to the guy. Oh my god. Pathfinding, Jesus fuck. Well, why are you going there to talk to him? Oh, fucking hell. Seriously? I don't get it. You know, it's something else. Yeah, it's like I just can't talk to him at all. Can we do this? No, it seems like his attention is somehow wrong. Like, yeah, he's still in combat mode basically. I'm going to try just loading, see if that fixes it. Game has like 3 quick saves that it uses, so it won't overwrite the ones that were earlier, so I can just load them if this doesn't fix it. Yeah, somehow weirdly stuck. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's a lot of people all around us when it happened. Right, this is even before we went. Okay. Even before we took the job. Like, doesn't really matter.
Bienvenue, Rangers. You want Ram? Voila! Try being. You just do me a me. Hey, Rambo, I'm going to check with HSP on their next delivery. See ya.
A little bit of something not going perfectly and something breaks. I think I need to initiate this particular fight. I mean, properly initiate, not really wait around. Didn't survive it. Right. Let's try this again. Save.